Hey everyone, so after 6 months of making YouTube videos, I've finally been monetized. And it's all because of you guys, so I wanted to say thank you so much for supporting me and for liking my videos and watching my videos and everything that you've done, because I really couldn't have done it without you. So in order to be monetized by YouTube, you need to have at least 1,000 subscribers and also 4,000 watch hours. And when I initially started my YouTube journey, I thought that the 1,000 subscribers was going to be the hardest part. But as it actually turns out, the 4,000 watch hours was actually a lot harder to get. But eventually we did get there, so thank you so much for watching my videos. So in order to celebrate being monetized, I wanted to do a bit of a Q&A so that you guys can get to know me and my goals for this YouTube channel a little bit better. So I asked you guys on Instagram what you would like to ask me, so I will now go through your questions and answer some of them. So the first question is, what are your hobbies? And my hobbies obviously are YouTube videos and making these YouTube videos. I have so much fun making these videos and it just brings me so much joy and happiness. And the other hobbies that I have are, I really enjoy traveling. So I think you can see over here, but I have this scratch map and I scratch off every single place that I visit and all the new countries that I visit. Obviously, with the illness going around, I'm not doing any traveling, but eventually when things clear up and everything settles down a bit more, I really do want to start traveling again and start scratching off some other countries on my bucket list. Some places that I really want to visit that I haven't visited before include Russia. I really want to go to Russia. I really want to go to Greece and also South America as well. So those are some places that I would really love to visit in the near future, hopefully. And some other places that I would like to visit again definitely include Europe. I love Europe. I think it's amazing. The US, I had an amazing time when I went there the first time, so I would love to go back there as well and see all of the different parts. And I would also like to go back to Singapore as well, because I'm actually half and half of my family lives in Singapore. So I would love to see some of my cousins and my uncles and my aunties over there in Singapore when this is over. So yeah, those are some things that I would love to do once the illness and everything clears up. And I also really do love watching movies. So one of my favorite movies, which has just come out, is Parasite. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it or if you've seen the movie. Let me know if you have seen the movie Parasite down in the comments below. But I just love this movie. It won so many Oscars last year, and I think for good reason as well. It's a really awesome thriller and it has a really amazing storyline with lots of twists and turns, and those are the types of movies that I really enjoy watching. So if you've seen the video, let me know in the comments what you thought of the movie Parasite. So now let's get into the next question, which is, what do you do for work? And at the moment, I'm a marketing manager for a fintech startup here in Sydney. I really enjoy my job. I love the people that I work with, and I really feel like I fit in at this company. So I'm in such a good place at where I work during my day job, and I honestly value it so much. I really do love what I do in marketing. It makes me so happy, and I really do have a lot of freedom in my role. So yeah, that's what I do for my full-time day job. And the next question is, what will you spend your YouTube money on? And okay, this is a bit of a boring answer, but I would probably spend all of my YouTube money on making the YouTube videos even better and reinvesting in this YouTube channel. So my boyfriend and I, we actually work on this YouTube channel together, and he is the mastermind behind editing all the videos. So I know a lot of people always ask me in the comments, who edits your videos? And it's actually all thanks to my boyfriend. He is super amazing.
Wait, did you already think that Queenie was editing all of her videos? No, I'm actually recording and editing all of Queenie's video. But I just want to say thank you for all the great support and comment that you've been giving us on the channel. It really makes me feel so blessed. And I just want to say thank you to you guys. Back to you, Queenie.
And eventually we would love to have more money so that we can invest in things like better equipment, maybe better software to help us make the videos even better, and eventually maybe even outsourcing some of these things. So that's what we eventually like to spend some money on. At the moment, we're not making a ton of money yet, but hopefully this can grow in the future. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see how much money I make from YouTube, and maybe after my first month of being monetized on YouTube, I can show you guys what my first YouTube paycheck is. So the next question is, what will you do once you reach FIRE? And for me, I would love to travel more and live overseas eventually before my boyfriend and I settle down and have kids. At the moment, we're quite lucky because we are quite young still, so we still have a bit of time to travel the world and do all our fun things before we settle down and have kids. So once we reach financial independence, or at least get close to it, I would love to pick up and move somewhere completely random and just live there for a while and really soak up the culture. And I feel like this can really get that travel bug out of my system before I settle down and have kids. So yeah, that's what we're saving up for. And the next question is, what are your investment goals? So our investment goals are to reach financial independence. And in order to reach financial independence, we'll need to have $1,300,000 saved and invested in order to be financially free. And we calculated this number using the FIRE calculator. So if you'd like to calculate your financial independence number as well, I've put a link down in the description below so you can find out. It's completely free. You only need to really put in your email address in order to get the FIRE calculator. So definitely check it out. In the near future as well, we're also hoping to save up for an investment property. So hopefully, if all goes well, we should be able to get an investment property by next year. So the next question is, what are my goals with YouTube? And when I started this YouTube channel, my goal was to get monetized within a year. And it just feels so surreal because I really didn't think that I would be able to get there in a year. I kept on refreshing the statistics and refreshing all my data, and honestly at the beginning it felt so disheartening because I felt like I would never get to being monetized. But eventually I got there and I'm so grateful for that. So our next goal is to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So I really hope that we can get there. I know it's a really big goal to have, but hopefully we can get there really soon. And the final question is, tell us what's coming next on the channel. So on the channel, I did do a few surveys with you guys, and I want to start asking you guys for your feedback more so that I know what videos you're really interested in and what topics really excite you. So I definitely want to do more of that and collaborate more with you guys and get your ideas. I'm also trying to focus more on investing, personal finance, and also try and bring a bit of fun and a bit of life to the channel. And I want to show you guys a little bit more about me with each video. I really want to share my story and bring my own personal perspective to my videos, so that's what you can expect coming up next on the channel. And finally, as a little bonus, I will share my most embarrassing moment with you guys because you stayed all the way to the end for this video, so thank you so much. And if you did enjoy it, please give this video a like because it really helps me out. So my most embarrassing story is when I went to the French Alps with my boyfriend, and I thought that I was a pretty good skier, but as it turns out, I'm actually a really terrible skier. So anyway, we were in the French Alps and he asked me if I'm good at skiing. I've been skiing once, and the one time that I was skiing, I wasn't so bad. Like, I didn't fall over that much, so I thought I was pretty good. So I said, yeah, I'm pretty good at skiing, should be fine. Anyway, so when we were in the French Alps, he took me all the way up on this chairlift and all the way to the top of this really massive mountain in the French Alps, and I was so scared. I really thought that I couldn't do it. I was just looking down the mountain and all I could see was the track and then just mountains and ice all around me, and I kept on thinking that I was going to slip and fall off the mountain and die. So the whole time that I was going down the mountain, I was crying, I was like screaming, I was like, oh, I can't do this. And yeah, it took a really long time for me to get down that mountain. There was this point where I had to like slide on my butt a little bit because I was just so scared of slipping and falling off the mountain. So it took a lot longer than it really should have. And the funny thing was as well that once you start going down the slope, you can't really go back up and like go back down the chairlift. You have to keep going. So yeah, there really was no way for me to go except for down that mountain. So that was probably the funniest and most embarrassing story that I have. I would love to know if you guys are good at skiing and if you have any funny stories that you could share with me. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I did want to say thank you so much for supporting me and for watching my videos. It honestly means the world to me. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!